This is the SayoDevice O3C SayoDevice, or some people would call the Chinese Wooting, the $10 Wooting, made, built, and manufactured in China. With this intriguing keypad that I have in my hands, I finally get the opportunity to try and experience the wonderful world of Rapid Trigger, a brand new type of keyboard feature that stuns the OSU community with its originality in benefiting efficient and fast timing responses when playing the game, due to its modification of actuation points. Rapid Trigger aids you in activating a key by means of the most slightest movement possible, as opposed to requiring you to lift the finger entirely to produce a new input. This does a tremendous service to many OSU speed players for a fresh challenge and experimentation to practice on. So without further ado, I decided to give this device a try and see where this leads me to. Alright, so this is gonna be my first day of using the function of Rapid Trigger. This is gonna be like a new entire experience for me because first of all, I've never used a keypad before. Second, surely I'm not very familiar with Rapid Trigger because I never tried one. So yeah, I'm gonna try to play some few maps. I already set all the settings. I tried it a few times as a warm-up and I think it looked fine, or like there's nothing wrong with it just yet. So let me just give it a few more tries. Here we go. That was missed aim, I swear. I don't have stamina for this. No! It wasn't too bad for a long 250 death streams. While experiencing the O3C SayoDevice for the first hour, I was surprisingly a bit confused by its performance. Everything just continued to feel similar to before, with no discernible difference in my gameplay and tapping. The only adjustment I noticed was the feel of using a keypad for the first time, as my left hand felt a bit odd, whether due to my habitual reliance on regular mechanical keyboards. Regardless, I found my experience unchanged, with little to no noticeable contrast between utilizing regular switches and Rapid Trigger. But I guess this was just because of me using it for like 60 minutes. And the other factors might also because I haven't been playing OSU for quite a while, and I was rusty as fuck definitely. So maybe I couldn't recognize any sort of difference quickly, which is why I give it a couple more attempts. I kinda still miss at the jumps, but that combo was pretty good. I kinda like hit half of the map, so that's decent. Yeah, I just destroyed all of my recent scores. Holy shit. And yes, after 2 hours of practice, I began to notice something interesting about my overall performance. Based on the score, I was stunned by how I completely outperformed my prior attempts on this map, while being completely puzzled as to how I was able to successfully cheese some certain patterns on this. For your information, this map is at 6.8 star with 220 BPM speed up version of Dropout, the Smoke Leans expert difficulty, and I can assure you, with my current level of ability, I never imagined being able to handle certain streams on this map with some sliders around that demand precise execution without experiencing finger locking or chain misses. This definitely indicates that my tapping technique has undergone quite a significant growth, and the improvement does not end here. Here's some more interesting footage. Dang it, man. I could so shit. You guys see what the fuck when I don't know if I miss aim or misstab, but I tried recovering at the middle part. Man, the act choke sucks. Yes, the accuracy choke really is awful, but one thing is good about it is that I managed to finish the run without dying, which surprised me even more because in my past runs, I had a terrible time maintaining my stamina until the end. Just to be clear, I initially thought it was impossible for me to death stream at like 230 beats per minute for that lengthy period of time. However, this run isn't like the others. Despite making several errors with the accuracy, I was still able to recover, overstream, and finish the entire thing. With my rapid trigger keypad, I've been able to develop a fascinating viewpoint regarding my stamina learning curve. The reason I felt like I could tap for a longer time was that, as I was tapping here, I felt a reasonable amount of comfort with it, and my technique just felt right and precisely on target. Which brings me to this particular thought. Was my improvement caused by the rapid trigger feature, or by my comfort level with the immersive experience of utilizing a keypad? As I work to solve that, I give it a few more tries, and conduct a much more analysis of this. That's too fast. I can't stream 270 death stream. I made the decision to take a break on this point and carry on the second day because that's when my hands start to feel quite fatigued. And on day 2, I make the decision to give it everything I've got this time, pushing myself to the very maximum since I'm genuinely curious about what this rapid trigger feature has to offer.
get it yet.
God.
Nash hopes is a joke. Stop
That's
playing.
kind of how I push my limits at the moment.
Somebody's
What? And halt. Can we just pause for a moment to take into consideration that I warm up with a 300 BPM map at first, and that's what allowed me to stream at 270 BPM now? Especially when I literally almost SS the entire ending on this map and thought the exact part was where I would lose it all. I choked so much at the start, like act choke, because it's kind of dumb to say this, but the first like 3 or 4 streams kind of requires aim, and I suck at aim, and that's why I keep getting hundreds, or maybe just skill issue, I don't know. But how did I like did so well at the ending? That's kind of strange actually. Since I had just declared the day before this that 270 BPM was my limit, I was truly taken aback to learn that I could suddenly stream it now. I mean, not entirely streaming it properly, but I did not die in the middle of the run. Having gained momentum, I continue with more demonic and deadly maps, thinking that I won't be able to hold out for long on these type of beat maps, yet something really unexpected just happened. What in the absolute tarnation just happened? I was literally passing out at the beginning of the streams on this exact map yesterday, and I had no idea how I ended up overstreaming them on this second day. This particular part of the map is already 8 stars, and if I hadn't shit missed at the beginning, I could have potentially earned my first 8-star FC. Kinda unranked first 8-star FC. However, as I look back on this, I can genuinely begin to perceive how truly a rapid trigger feels. I have noticed a distinct difference in my tapping technique when I encounter streams with a speed higher than 250 BPM, as I'm compelled to fully accelerate my finger movements. I shift my left hand slightly to the left and raise my wrist, and that's when I begin to learn the vibro technique. My fingers are literally vibrating and moving in the smallest possible range. This allows me to fully utilize the rapid trigger function, which is to only slightly raise my fingers just a little bit without bottoming out too much. I actually just found a cheat code. Stamina one. Indeed, I should dedicate more time to practicing this. After just 2 days of use, I've already noticed a significant improvement in my general tapping performance. I am eager to see where this leads me, and it will become even more interesting once I use this SayoDevice to its fullest extent for weeks and months. So let's conclude by discussing whether or not it is worthwhile to buy this SayoDevice O3C. From my perspective, the answer is definitely a yes. Not only do I now find Keypad use to be highly enjoyable, but the Keypad itself only costs about $10 to $20. That if it includes the shipping fee. Additionally, the rapid trigger function is something that I can definitely learn more about and adjust to over time. And on the plus side, I've already noticed a significant improvement in my performance after just 2 days of use. The only drawback I could find with this keyback was that it was quite confusing and difficult to set up. For first-time users, I suppose you might require assistance and guidance. The notes in the package include a link to the SayoDevice official Discord server, which I recommend you all to join right away and seek for assistance. Along with some of the most recent firmware changes, you may view and explore other users' various settings as well in there. That being said, I am eager to witness what comes next in my tapping after I have had enough time to utilize this. So yes, I wholeheartedly suggest it to anyone looking to explore the realm of rapid trigger at an affordable price. So, I guess that's all I could say about my experience with the SayoDevice, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in a bit.